Hi guys, and welcome back to Chip's Green World. Today we're going to be working on the courtyard bench, the eagerly anticipated vlog. So without any further ado, let's get on with this week's vlog.
Hi and welcome back to Chip's Green World. I'm Chip, this is the courtyard, that's Bud, Flower, that's Gypsy Boy, the work, the jobs. Join us on our adventures. Let's get to work. Hi guys and welcome back. Let's start off here. This is where the bench is going to go. It's going to start at the black pot with the acer in and run all the way down past the font all the way to the end. So it's about 8 foot in total. And I've decided to go with a very simple design. Just going to oversize it for the space. And by oversizing I mean this bench really should only be about 2 to 3 foot and it's going to be 8. So by oversizing you bring a lot of drama and intrigue to the space. Right, now onto the wood. Went up to my local timber yard, told him I wanted a bench outside, I was going to oil it. What does he advise? He picked this African hardwood. It cost me £150 and he cut it into the sections I needed. So now all I've got to do is sand it. Right, so that's it. 4 hours of sanding that you didn't need to see. I bet you're glad you didn't have to sit through that. And it's turned out quite nice. Quite pleased with it. So the 4 hours of sanding has been worthwhile. So now is assembly time and then to oil. It's gonna look beautiful. Should be lovely. It's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look beautiful. Yeah, so I'll get on with that and film it for you. Right, on to fixing the legs in place. I'm going to mark the top to the width of the leg. Then mark where I'm going to put the 3 screws equal distance apart. Then drill 8mm holes all the way through. The reason I'm actually drilling and screwing this bench is I can alter it on a later date if necessary. Make it smaller, reattach the legs. Then to countersink the holes, one side complete, now onto the other side. Same routine. And just to be aware that this is speeded up and edited to make it look faster, so it's taken a lot longer than this, as this wood has a very high density indeed. And as well as having a high density, it has an interlocking grain which makes it very hard to machine, which is why I asked the timber yard to cut the pieces for me, which they very kindly did with no extra charge. Now back to Chippy messing around with his chuck. Right, so I've also pre-drilled 6mm holes in the legs, ready for attaching. And these are the screws I'm using. These are 160mm length, so more than adequate. Just a little glimpse of why the sanding took so long. That's a long bench. Right, now for the last leg. Right, all done. Now to fill the holes with wood filler. And that's it for today. Just gotta wait for that to dry now.
Right, hi guys, next day, and I was hoping to oil it today. Unfortunately, the wood filler hasn't dried properly.
Oh, look at his sad little
We have to redo
face.
the wood filler. It's cracked, shrank, and not dried within 24 hours. So it's done everything it said it wouldn't do on the label. So it's put me behind. So it looks like the finished product will be in part 2. Will be in part 2. Part 2. Sorry guys. Right, so that's about it for this week. I'm going to top up this wood filler, hoping that it doesn't shrink anymore or crack. I'll leave it for 24 hours and then hopefully then we'll sand it down, and this time we'll get to oil it. So you're going to have to catch me in part 2. You have a great week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Count me in, Chippy. I'll be joining you. I hope you join us too. Until then, bye for now.